The reason why dividing Nigeria is almost impossible is not even because of the north. Some people think it is because of the northerners. It is the north that does not want Nigeria. Look, let me tell you, if it is only the north, only with the force that the easterners use trying to separate Biafra from Nigeria, they would have succeeded. Let me tell you, there is an agreement between Nigeria and our colonial masters. There is an agreement between Nigeria and the European government. That's one thing most of us don't understand. If you know what the European government, that's our colonial masters, are getting from Nigeria in a year, you will know why Nigeria will continue to be one. It is almost impossible. It is going to be very difficult. Okay, now let's look back to when there was civil war. Some of you don't know history. That's why some people just come out and say what are them. Look, the European government was in complete support of the Nigerian government against the Biafra government during the civil war. That shows you that there is something that the European government is getting from Nigeria. Now, some people don't know that only Lagos State is strong enough to be a country on its own. Lagos economy can sustain Lagos State. Now, let me tell you, there are about four to five states that are in charge of Nigeria economy. We have Ogun State that have a lot of companies, production companies and all that, a lot of big farms. We have Lagos State, that's two. We have Anambra State, we have River State, we have Akwa Ibom State, and maybe Abia State. These are the states that drive the Nigeria economy. Look, if you talk of a country like Israel, Israel is a desert country, but there is nothing on earth that you can grow as a plant that they don't export. They export apple, they export pineapple, they export oranges, they export mango, they export, in short, mention almost all fruits and cash crops are being exported by Israel. Come to Nigeria, I'm talking about the north. The north have, except what we have in the map, is not true. Because if you check the vast land that the north occupy, they are supposed to be able to export any kind of crop to all these countries that need it. And the north is one of the places that have the highest number of illiterate, the high number of poverty is in the north. Now, the leaders, everybody want to have an oil well. Everybody want to have an oil well in South. And now, most of them, those rich folks, almost all of them, almost all those ex-presidents, ex-vice presidents, they have oil wells in the South. They don't want to go and invest in their region. That is why they don't want to. They will spend any amount of money to make sure Nigeria remain one. And my pain is, the reason why they want Nigeria to remain one is not because of Nigeria development. It's not because of Nigeria unity, but because of their selfish interest. Because they know what they are deriving from the one Nigeria. No development, no good education, no good roads, no good health care, nothing. And they know this language of religion and tribalism. Those are the two things they are using to hold their people captives. You know, if you give education to those northern youths, those ones that walk by the road and pick containers, those ones that use cattle to destroy people's farms, you have destroyed the north. Because there will not live. Can you tell me that an Aboki that is in Port Harcourt will leave Port Harcourt during the election and go to his place to vote his brother during the election? You see what that means? Because they have been brainwashed by tribalism and religion. So Nigeria will continue to be the way it is until we get one leader that will wake up one day and say, let us fix Nigeria. And let me tell you, the reason why Nigeria is one is not because of just the northerners don't want or the southwest don't want us to divide. The major problem is our colonial masters. And the only people, most of these people parading themselves as governors, senators, don't even know the agreement that the colonial masters had with Nigeria. They are just there. It is all only when you become a president or a senate president that you really know what is on ground.